Hi, hello. So it's been a week since I made the last video, so I wanted to do sort of a check in to see how far I've come, which to be honest is not even far. I haven't made any progress between last week and this week. The goals I set for myself, I don't think I have. I don't think I have achieved any of it. I think, if anything, I think I somehow have gotten worse. I've spent I think I attended one class, just one class, and then I've not done the assignments, and I don't want to attend the next class without doing the other assignments. I set up a calendar for myself, but I haven't really followed it. I've not followed through with the calendar. I've not done any of the things on the calendar. I set I set up a time to wake up. I set up a time to go to bed, but I haven't really done any of that. But that's not what's important. That was what I planned to talk about initially. But then yesterday, my neighbor died. He had been sick for a while, and he passed yesterday. May his soul rest in peace. So I want to talk about death. I don't know how to explain death. I think what I find terrifying about death is the finality of it. It's actually so final. I don't think human beings are able to understand the concept of something being final. You might see you understand it, but we don't really understand what it means for something to be final. The last time you saw someone, the last time you spoke to somebody, the last time something happened, I don't think we're able to deal with things like that. So he died yesterday. He got buried yesterday because we're Muslims. So after the afternoon prayer, we had a prayer for him, funeral prayer for him, and then we took him to the graveyard. And the grave was really dug. I saw the grave was very small. It looks about yay. It wasn't. So that's the end, I guess. You don't. And to be honest, he's not. I did not really know him. I knew his mother. I knew he was sick for a while. I had never gone to see him or to see anything. I knew he had been sick for a while. And no, death comes for us all. We are all going to die. You know you're going to die. But the funny thing about that is nobody actually prepares for death. You know you die. You know you die. I think I'm scared of dying. I don't sometimes. So why? And he had a wife and he had two sons. I think I had them talking about it. I did not really know him. But then I think life is life is so short. You have I don't think people understand how short life is. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put it. I think my uncle died last year. Last year, December 6th. Last year he died. He had been sick for a while too. And he died. and he was buried the same day, but nobody was there because he was in a different state for treatment. So his sons were not even there because before they had time to travel from where they were to where he was, where he had died, he was already too late. He had already been buried. And I guess they never got to see him for the last time. And I think that kind of does something to you, not being there for the last time. That is a very funny concept. I don't think enough people stay on, or enough people stay or think about, because in the face of death, everything else falls away. My grandfather died this year. He had been sick for a while too, but they said he was getting better. I had not spoken to him in a while. He died around 1 a.m. I had woken up. My mom was crying. He was our father. I hadn't spoken to him in a while. He used to call me all the time, but I had not seen him. I think it's been a very long time since I had seen him, or since I last saw him. I haven't spoken to him in a few months. You always think you have time, but there's my cousin died last year too. He said he had gotten into a fight. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was a fight and someone hit him on the head with a stick. But that wasn't what killed him, I think. I think it was the negligence. He was taken to the hospital, but they did not have service. They did not have what he needed. It's hard to say. I had not. This was somebody I played with as a child. When we were children, we would go to his house, play. Not, I think once or twice. I did not really know him. I knew him when we were kids, but it was such a long time ago that I've forgotten what it was like. Then I saw him like 2 years ago when his brother was getting married, and we spoke. I took his number, and I never called him. I never even texted him. And then you hear that he's dead, and then you think, oh wow, I should have called him. I should have at least asked him something. I should have said something. I don't even know. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'm just a terrible person. I had then 2 days ago. That was today's Sunday. So on Thursday, or was it Wednesday? Thursday morning, a friend from primary school, he died. He was in an accident around 2 a.m. and he lost his life. I did not even know because I had not spoken to him in about 12 years. We went to the same primary school, but that was about it. We had not spoken in about primary school was 12 years ago. So since we left, I have not spoken to him. Then on Friday, I see the list of people who died because there were 8 people. If eight students lost their life, they were coming back from a party, I think, around midnight, and there was an accident. So 8 of them lost their life, and it's all sad. But then I see the list of people who lost their life and the pictures, and his name was there, and I was like, oh my god. And then it begins, and then you actually feel terrible. I was like, why have we not spoken in so long? Why did I not call? Why did I not reach out to him? But it's all regrets. It's all regrets. Thing is, people die every day. You have to. The thing is, I feel I'm not doing enough with my life, and I'll be dead soon. I don't know how soon, but you know for a fact that you die, and 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 it's something that you do not know how to feel about. Some people say they are not scared of death, and it's a good way to live, I guess, not to be scared of death. But I am absolutely terrified of dying. And my mortality scares me. I have this fear of mortality, and it terrifies me. But I think the more importantly, what scares me the most is the fact that I'm scared that I will not do anything with my life. I will wind up wasting too much time, and the years will pass, and there will be nothing interesting to say about me. And say, oh yeah, we say, oh yeah, here he goes. Or here's that kid that had, or here's this guy who had all this potential, but then he wasted it. He wasted his life, and then you die, and then after a week, they forget about you. Obviously, they forget what it is. They say, oh yeah, he died. Oh, that's so sad. May so rest in peace. And that's it. You have no real impact. You have no real legacy. And I feel that the way I'm living my life, that's where I'm headed. I don't know if I'm making this about me. Well, then yesterday, man, after you say prayer, after they lower him into the grave, then there was sort of a sermon or a lecture, and he spoke about this. He said, you have to live your life in a way that you should not worry about people, because at the end of the day, people are just people. They will forget about you. Nothing. At the end of the day, everybody will die. We'll all die. All you forget. It doesn't matter. It does not really matter. People don't care as much as you think they do. And it's a hard pill to swallow. I live a major part of my life wondering about what people will say. I did not want to put myself out there. I did not want to do things because I was scared that what if the people I know see me doing XYZ? What if the people I know see me doing this? Or if they make fun of me, or if they say something behind my back. I don't think it should be my concern. Let them say what they want to say after all. It should not bother you that much. Because people are just people. They should not make you anxious. They should not make you nervous. They should not make you second guess yourself. They should not make you sick with worry. And besides, you can't please everyone. You just have to live your life in such a way that when you die, you did the best you could. You lived your life in a way that pleased you and pleased God, I guess, if you believe in God. But I believe in God. I want to go into heaven. I want to do good things. I want to go to heaven. Yeah, I think heaven is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. And I want to not sin as much as I sin. And I want to have good deeds. Maybe I'm just human, but then the things you say you want and the things you do are miles apart. And maybe I'm just a terrible person. I have no idea. I feel I'm going to have a breakdown soon. I want to. It's almost Christmas. I think I like Christmas. It's a very nice season, nice holiday. I have work tomorrow, right? I might never post this video. I haven't posted the first one. It was last week. Now I have to go and pray. It's almost time for the prayers. So I'm going to go and pray. Why I like this now. I like talking to myself in my toilet. It's good. It's good therapy. Thing is, I'm still scared of death, but I want to make attempts to live my life. I don't know. It's very hard. I should have written something down, but I did not write anything down because if I wait to write things down, then it takes too much time, and then I might end up not doing it. I think another thing that makes life is you have to forgive people. But that's another topic for another day. Maybe next week we'll talk about forgiveness. Talk about forgiveness. Yes. and I'll try to make some more effort. I'll try to write some more or write some things down. I'll try to attend my classes. I'll try to learn something. I'll try to not rot away in my bed. I'll try not to be a miserable miserable person. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing week. And I hope you reach out to people and you tell them how much you love them, because well, people will die. You'll die. Nobody understands how final death is. What do you mean this is the last time I'll see this person? What do you mean this is the last time I'll hear his voice? What do you mean this is the last time I'll hear his laughter? But I thought we had more time. There is no more time. There's never more time. There should not be thinking about tomorrow. Do the best you can today. Tomorrow never comes. It might come, but it might never come. And then you will have wished you said what you will have wished you said the thing to the person, but you didn't, and the person is dead, and you'll never be able to say it, and it will eat away at your conscience, and you will die knowing that what if I just said so and so to such person. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys how much of a terrible person I am, how much of, and I'm talking to myself in a way, because this is exactly what I do. I let people go in my mind, then I put a distance, a barrier between me and people, me and the people in my life. One day I'll tell you, maybe one day I'll be able to tell you how it's a terrible thing to do, how you end up lonely and alone with nobody to call or nobody to talk to, because you decided to be a terrible person and you decided to not reach out to people, and you decided to not check up on people, and you decided to not being alone is not a good thing. It's a terrible thing. It's a very, very terrible thing. You don't want to be alone. I swear to God. You think, oh, I'm an introvert. No, it's a different thing. Being an introvert and being alone are two very different things. I don't want to get into this. I have to go and pray. But I do wish you the best. I hope you have an amazing week. And I hope you forgive yourself. I hope. Let's meet again next week.